Hi guys, I'm back. Hi guys, I'm back. Pause a little. Hi guys, I am back. Yes, I'm back. It's been a while. I know it's been almost a year. But yeah, I'm back. Hopefully by the grace of God, I'm back for good. But now the big question is, why was I away? Like, where was Lerato all along for almost a year, right? So that's why today I decided to do a vlog just to share with you guys why I was away, and also to just say I am back. And I'm just trusting God that I'll carry this out throughout. So without wasting any more time, I would like to welcome all my subscribers. You guys are welcome, and everybody that is still going to subscribe and just follow my channel, you are all welcome, and thank you so much for watching. So to get straight to the point, why was I away? First thing first, the main reason why I was away is that I had social media fatigue. Like literally, I was burnt out. I remember by the time I started my channel, I had released my single. So you can imagine, I had to market my single, campaign, contact people, and most, like, a lot of people were also giving feedback on the song. I had to respond, I had to keep in contact, and then at the same time, here I am, trying to be active on all my social media platforms so that I can engage with the fans and everything. And then jiggy YouTube channel, I start my YouTube channel. While at it, even that, I still need to talk to people, engage with followers, make sure that people subscribe, always be on social media, trying to keep the connections that I had made, with the song, as well as just starting the first vlogs of the video. So now I had to be online almost every single day, trying to keep the connection with the people, trying to engage with my followers and everybody. Like, it was just a lot. It got to a point where I was so overwhelmed, I could not do it anymore. I remember after I did our anniversary vlog, the part 1, of which the part 2 is still pending, but I'm working on that. We had technical glitches with the video. But I remember after finishing that video, I remember uploading it, and I was telling my husband, what, I am tired. Like literally, mentally, I was just tired. When you're always on the screen. And the thing with YouTube is, when I had just started, that time I was just always constantly checking, how many followers do I have? Are people following? Are people checking out the videos? How many views do I have? Like, it was just so much. And I know most of you guys can relate, especially those that have YouTube videos and all that, that have got channels. So that's what happened to me. I was just overwhelmed emotionally, I was overwhelmed mentally. Like, it was just too much for me. And I was like, you know what, the last 2 weeks of December, I'm gonna spend them with family, and I will not be on social media. I had planned to vlog as well on the trip from Cape Town, going home in Limpopo and in Mpumalanga, which is my home and my in-laws. But I could not. I was like, you know what, I'm not vlogging, I'm not taking any video, I'm just gonna enjoy myself. And trust me, that was necessary. I remember towards the end of December, I felt a bit refreshed. I felt like, what, I can come back. I was ready to start the year with a bang. Like, I was just so ready to be there. But now this takes us to the second reason why I was away. So now December comes and then it ends. I remember, I think it was on the 29th of December, if I remember well. I was at home, at my in-laws. We were at home with my husband, spending time with family. How jiki jiki. Jiki jiki seems like it's the new word. But yeah, we're spending time with family, and then suddenly I'm not well. Like, I'm overly tired. When you're just exhausted. And then at first I thought, no, maybe I'm just being lazy. Limpopo is too hot. So I'm like, no, it's the heat. And if I remember correctly, December, before we went back home, we were literally eating out almost every day. So I thought, I know, maybe even my stomach, I've been eating junk and everything, and now there's the sun. So I'm like, okay, no, maybe I need to clean my system or something like that, But now I am tired. I always want to sleep, and it's the sleep that that sleep, I cannot explain it, right? I cannot explain. Like, I just want to sleep. If I stand up doing something 5 minutes, my feet, I'm tired. I need to rest, you see. So now December ended, and then we had to come back first week of Jan. I remember we went to my mom first before we went back to Cape Town, and when we got to my mom, she had cooked chicken, and it was nice, But when I got there, the smell, it was so bad. I was suddenly having, I don't know what to call it, but everything was just smelling so bad. And at that time, your girl is still thinking, no, I need to clean my stomach. I was also having acid reflux. So I'm like, no, it's all the junk that I've been eating, and the sun, home is hot. So I was like, I'm going to wait until we get to Cape Town, and then I clean my stomach so that, before we go back to work, I'm already set, sharp. I don't even want to show my mom because I'm not feeling well, because I know she'll be stressed at what's going on. Like that, you are never sick. I'm one person, if I tell you I am never sick, you'll never hear me say, like, I'm always fine. Like, I really thank God for that. I really glorify God for health. I am never not feeling well. So you can imagine now at that time, my mind, the only thing I'm thinking of is the system not being clean. Anyway, we move. January comes, we go home. We go back home, meaning Cape Town. We go to Cape Town, and then I remember when we were there, my husband was like, no, love, you know what, this is the spirit of laziness. We need to we need to pray. I was like, love, you are right, because I just sleep, guys. Just driving from our house to the nearest supermarket, I would be gone. That sleep, I would be drooling, and at the same time, everything is smelling. We had bought lychees and mangoes when we left home, and when we got back to Cape Town, I suddenly didn't want them at all. The lychees were smelling in the fridge. I remember throwing them out. I was like, I cannot. Anyway, okay, I feel like I'm taking so long on this. But yeah, that's what happened. And then the first week part, we fasted. Just to also clarify on that one, we fasted, and after the fast, I remember around midday, I was like, no, to my husband, I was like, no, love, I cannot continue. I was out. I was like, no, I can't continue. And usually when we're fasting, every time maybe I cannot continue, he will, encourage me, no, love, let's push. We're almost there. It was a 6 to 6. But this one, when I said I can't, he was like, okay, love, you can eat. Let's pray our midday prayer, and then you eat. And we did that. Now, time went. I think the first week passed. The second week, I think it was on the 13th of Jan, and my husband was like, love, you are pregnant. Hey, I was like, there's no way. I am not. I remember that time we drove back to Cape Town with my young brother, and he was always laughing. He was always just laughing like, you are pregnant. I was like, guys, please, no, I'm not. Anyway, but honestly, it never crossed my mind. I tell you, I literally cleaned my stomach as well during that time, but nothing happened. The situation, the body here I was feeling, it was just still the same. So now on the 13th of Jan, my husband decided he was going to the shops. I was like, I'm not going. I just want to sleep. So he went to the shops, and when he came back, he had pregnancy tests. We did the tests. Yeah, so that was that. We found out I was pregnant. but I was still in denial. I don't know why. Like, your girl was just like, no ways, I cannot be pregnant now. At least maybe after 3 years, when we've just enjoyed it, just being the two of us. There was just that. I had that mindset that I still want to spend time with my husband, just the two of us, just enjoy. There's a lot of things actually that we wanted to accomplish before we have a baby. But like, I was just in denial when the test said positive, like instantly, didn't even waste a second. So now we made a call to the sonographer around, and then we made an appointment for the following day, and we went there. When we got there, voila, I think I'll just attach the video from our first appointment there. But there we were.
Oh, there's someone inside of you now.
Oh, congratulations, guys. There is a baby. So that's another reason why I was away. And after we found out we were pregnant, we both decided that we want to keep our pregnancy private. We just want to enjoy that moment by ourselves, without the public eyes, without anybody's opinion, without just it being us, and we just enjoy the moment. I mean, it's our first baby, both of us. So we had to keep it to ourselves. So yeah, that's why. So I think when it comes to pregnancy and all that, I'll actually do a different vlog on how that went, your morning sicknesses and all that. So yeah, but the truth is, I did not even know. Like, I didn't suspect anything until when my husband said, you are pregnant. That was like the first week or second week of Jan, before we went to take tests. So yeah, that's why I was away. And then now baby came. We had to adjust to the new schedule. I had to adjust to being mom, and a wife at the same time, because obviously, in as much as my husband is there to assist me, and my mom, we thank God, she also flew down to Cape Town. I think I was 5 months pregnant at the time. Yeah, so she was with us, and from that time until, like, yeah, baby was born. She came end of May, and baby was born in August, and she was with us until December, when we drove back home for the festives. So yeah, that's why I was away. And when the baby comes, we're still adjusting. I couldn't just come back like that. I was still overwhelmed, those emotions when the baby just came, adjusting, as I mentioned, being a mom and being a wife at the same time, and being a daughter, because in as much as my mom was there to help us, she's also old, she's also a mom. There are certain things that after some time, when I was healed and fine, I also had to be in charge and help out in the house and with the baby. But she actually, I won't lie, she was doing almost everything. I didn't have to do anything. Even my husband, before he went back to work in the office, he was home throughout. I think also he was home from May until end of November. So he was working from home at the time. So it was really an awesome time, and I'm grateful for the support that I had. But like I said, we'll talk about that in a different vlog. So yeah, to cut it short, I don't want to be too long. That's what happened. And then from then, in December, when we were coming back home, we actually changed and moved to a different city. And the good part, the most exciting part about it, is that we are back closer to home. So especially when we realized we were pregnant with baby coming, we knew that, it's time to go back home, because every project, everything that we do, whatever we work on, it's literally at home. So like our projects, whatever we are building and everything, it's at home. So it was like, let's just go home and settle, because there's no baby. So that's what happened. We moved from Cape Town. I mean, my husband and I have both been in Cape Town for plus minus 10-11 years. I remember when I left home, it's after matric, I went to Cape Town. At that time, I was 17 years. I was not even allowed to withdraw money at ShopRite. Like I was not even 18. I remember I was in varsity first year and I had to ask a friend of mine who was a bit older that they take out money for me every time my dad sends me money. But yeah, I was young at that time. I was 17, and now I'm like I stayed there until I was 27. So it was long. My husband as well. He went there I think in 2011 if I'm not mistaken. So he was also in Cape Town for that long. We felt that, the Bible says that there's a time for everything. And now this was the time for us to move. So it's been exciting. We're in Gauteng. It's been exciting. It's been beautiful. We get to see our family every time we want, whenever we want. We don't have to wait for like the whole year, or so that we come down and be able to see them. So it's very exciting. I think I'm gonna share more on that, the power of change, or the importance of change, because sometimes change is necessary. We get too comfortable in a place that we at, and sometimes it might not be good for our growth, or we might actually find that where you are, you have exhausted everything that you have, and you cannot go beyond that. And for you to move higher, you need to change, change of environment. And it's not necessarily what happened to us, but it's something that I really want to speak about as well, that the Holy Spirit has laid in my heart to talk about. But so far, that's all. Those are the reasons why I was away. But now I'm back. Baby is a bit grown. She's now 5 months, turning 6. So we've got like sort of a routine. I'm used to her being around, and I'm able to juggle things around. So yeah, I'm back. And as I said, by the grace of God, I believe that I'm here for good. I'll be here sharing about my music ministry, worship. Videos are coming. We'll be doing vlogs on my marriage, on raising the baby, and career wise, as working on new music. There's new songs that I'm going to be releasing this year, live sessions as well. There's just a lot that we have planned. There's a lot that God has instructed us to do, and it's going to be amazing. I'm personally excited for the year, and I've already seen God doing wonderful things from the beginning of the year even until today. So I hope you guys are ready, and you join me in my journey as I share with you my life, the parts of my life that I'm able to share with you guys. So thank you so much for tuning in, and Happy New Year. It's February. We're still there in the beginning of the year, so I hope I'm still allowed to say Happy New Year, everybody. And I pray and hope that this year just brings you nothing but the best of the best. 2021, I mean, we've seen it. I have a lot of people that I know that have lost their loved ones, and I'm one of those that actually went through a season of loss in my family. But that I'll share with it, I think, once I'm ready. I don't think I am mentally ready at the moment to deal with emotionally, actually. But yeah, 2011 had its own, 2021, my God, had its shares. Now we're in 2022, and we are trusting God for beautiful and greater and better things. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next video.